trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Here's 2nd and a yard. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's Elliott. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And quickly they get to the line. They go to Elliott again. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott on play action. Steps away. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Flushed out right. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Prescott on 3rd and goal. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Harding. Again, it's Johnson.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Looking to throw. Harding. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. To throw on 2nd down. Harding. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Giants on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 16. He finds his man, complete. That's Bishop. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Henry again on 2nd down, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A 1st down carry for Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott now from the 50. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Play action now. Prescott finds a seam inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 173 yards. It's rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys look like they're going to be